If you want to host a fabulous Oscars party, I recommend setting everything up on your coffee table. That way you don't miss the speech of the moment or an amazing gown. So I'm gonna set an entire coffee table full of all the delicious goodies that you would ever want at an Oscars party. The idea for this is basically to set up almost like a big cheese board, but instead of cheese and crackers, I'm just gonna do a bunch of different appetizers. So one of the things I wanna do is deviled eggs, so I'm gonna put those together. Basically, super easy. You just want to hard boil some eggs. I just cover a pan with cold water, bring it up to a boil, turn it off for 12 minutes once it's at a boil, and then I throw them in ice water and we're good to go. I'm just gonna go ahead and separate these eggs, just cut them in half and just pop out the yolk. Perfect. We have our egg yolks that we went ahead and separated. And now I'm gonna add some mayo. So I just do this by taste. And then some Dijon mustard. Oops, running out of spoons. Okay, so I'm gonna do about a tablespoon of Dijon mustard. I like it to be spicy. Okay. And then a splash of champagne vinegar, like maybe a teaspoon or two. I love champagne vinegar. Perfect. The yolks give you the stiffness, and then all your flavor is coming from your condiments. Now you can do a lot of different variations. If you want it spicy, you could add some kind of like a sriracha sauce. If you want to do, there's just a ton of different ways. You could actually add some like truffle salt. I've topped them with caviar in the past. You can get really fancy. You can go really chill. I started with a fork, but I wanted to switch to a whisk because it just wasn't coming together the way I wanted it to. And that's starting to look really good. Now I'm just gonna add a little bit of salt and some pepper. If you don't want to see the pepper, if you're trying to be real fancy and French, you can always use white pepper. All right, once your mixture seems pulled together, very, very important, you want to taste it. A little more pepper. That champagne vinegar really gives it a nice bite. I love it. I just use a disposable pastry bag and I put my star tip on there. And then what I do is I twist it and then push it in, and then that locks it so that none of the mixture sneaks through here. And then you can actually just put it around a cup if you're comfortable with that, so you can fill it. Or, this is what I'm used to, I just actually put it right around my hand and I create like a little shelf there, so I can just take a spatula, put that in, and then you just basically scrape off the spatula with the side of your hand. All right, and I'm just gonna go straight up and down just to give it a nice little star. All right, done. Easy, easy, easy. All right, so that's good. And then my last little thing is my garnish, which I've got some pickled red onion here. I'm just gonna add that on top. This just makes it look a little fancier. All of our goodies are prepped. Now it's time to get set on the table. So if you have a coffee table, take everything off of the coffee table, every single last thing, and fill it with all of your favorite platters. So I use skinny platters, long platters, round platters, square bowls, lots of different sizes so that you can basically pack as much in, because the look of this is really all about impact with lots of volume. So you want lots of things in there. I've got the shrimp with the cocktail sauce. I've got those beautiful deviled eggs that we made earlier. I've got just some beautiful sesame almonds that I picked up at the store. And just put things in different containers. You can use old candle containers, glasses, whatever you can find, and just sort of arrange it on the table. And then you can start placing the food with the platter. So I've got my deviled eggs, I've got these beautiful carrots, these look so good with the green goddess sauce, some really great olives that you can pick up at an olive bar, like at Whole Foods or something like that. And then I've got some hummus with some really nice fresh Persian cucumbers. So there's lots of great little snacks here. I also have this delicious, oh my gosh, we're obsessed with this now. It's a marinated goat cheese. Oh my goodness, amazing. And I got these really cool crackers that are bigger, so I just break them into different pieces so they're not all perfect. Pack those in, and then just sort of in those little in-between spaces where it's not quite filled up, I'm adding just some rosemary, some bay leaf. You can use any other kind of herbs or little plants or anything like that, little cuttings from your garden, just to fill it in so that it feels nice and full. The idea with this is that everything is in one spot. It's really easy to snack on. You don't really need any forks or knives or anything like that. It's just a great little nosh station. And you could totally do this for the first couple hours and then order Chinese food, which is probably what we'll do, just to keep it easy, breezy, and simple. I mean, you pour enough champagne, everyone's gonna have a great time anyway. The best part of this party is that you are not going to be missing any part of the show because everything is served room temperature. All your guests are gonna totally adore this, and I cannot wait for you to make this. So put this together. Please let me know in the comment section if you do. Give me a thumbs up if you like this party, whether you're gonna actually do it this year or not. And if you like this video, you might wanna consider subscribing to my channel. And don't forget to turn on those gorgeous notifications so you can make sure and not miss any more videos. All right, you guys, I will talk to you soon. Enjoy the Oscars!